In tonight's Healthier Me, statistics show that men become depressed less often than women do, but depression in men is more common than you might think.
Valley News Team's Danielle Barber explains how depression is different among men and women and when you should get help.
Depression is something that people lose their jobs over, they lose their homes over, they lose their families, their spouses, their relationships, and ultimately they can lose their lives over.
It's more common for women to deal with depression, but psychiatrist Dr. Rachel Fleissner says men are no strangers to the illness.
We tend to see maybe in women a little bit more of the emotionality or the feelings and the expression of the feelings, but with men we tend to see things more like the sleep problems and the feelings of low motivation and low energy and concentration difficulties.
While it may be easier for women to notice depression, the physical symptoms men experience can oftentimes be confused for other feelings.
The severity and the duration and how it's affecting your ability to work and to deal with your family and deal with your relationships may really differentiate the difference between I've had a bad day and I'm really in an episode of a depressed mood and a depressive illness.
If you start to see a loved one showing signs of depression, Dr. Fleissner says not to ignore the problem and instead openly talk about what's going on.
And a very important thing for men, because men have 4 times the incidence of actually committing suicide than women do. So it's very important to ask about self-harm and thoughts of suicide and death.
Like any illness, depression should not go untreated.
The way that depression kills you is through suicide. And so when we think of other illnesses that kill, we are extremely active and proactive to make sure that we maximize treatment.
To be more active in treating depression, Dr. Fleissner encourages therapy, medication, or for certain cases, a combination of both. Danielle Barber, Valley News Live.
Depression can be accompanied by a wide range of symptoms. To know what to look for, you can head to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click on this story.
Good advice. Later in sports, a look at what makes this weekend's matchup with Indiana State so exciting for quarterback Easton Stick.
And upset over the election, we'll tell you why moving to Canada may not be as easy as you think.